It's the first live stream this year. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to Mikoko's Diaries first live stream of 2026. Yeah. Oh, and I'm actually streaming for the first time on TikTok also. I wonder why it took me so long, to come to TikTok. Yeah, but I'm here now. I basically make my videos on YouTube, and why not? Let's try out TikTok. How are you all doing? I hope you guys will be kind on TikTok and not discourage me. But anyways, how are you doing? I see a few people have joined. I'm saying hi to them. How are you all doing? Happy New Year. I hope this year is, you know, I hope it's a blessed one for you all. So once again, welcome to Mikuko's Diaries first live stream on YouTube and on TikTok this year. How are you all doing? Um, if you want, you can, drop some comments. We can have quick chat before I continue. I believe you guys can hear me well on TikTok and on YouTube. YouTube sounds really good in my ears, so I hope it sounds good in your ears too. Okay, let's see. Awesome. Okay, today it's basically going to be so much commentary. Yeah, let's talk about what's been going on in the space, especially for immigrants in Canada, right? I think 2025 was a very, I don't know, interesting year, you know, and I'm sure some of you would agree with me that it's not easy being an immigrant in Canada, right? So yeah, but basically, whatever life throws at us, we still make make the best of it, right? So it is what it is. Make the best of whatever life throws at you. Yeah. So today, what I want to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about two things. The first one is common misconceptions that people have about living in Canada, especially for people who are yet to move here. A lot of people, I used to say that Canada enjoys a lot of positive PR, right? Canada enjoys that a lot. People tend to share, good stuff about Canada. Like, oh, Canada is the best country. It's yeah, but sometimes when you come here, it's not usually the exact story that you were sold. You get to Canada as an immigrant, and you're shocked. You're surprised to see that things are not exactly as expected, right? You get, for example, one of the first misconceptions people have about living in Canada is that you become a citizen after 3 years. Well, I want to blow your bubble that that is not exactly reality of many people, you know. And I'm making this video because I know that a lot of people are, everybody wants to come to Canada. A lot of people want to come to Canada, and they base their decisions off what they are seeing online, what people are saying online, and all that. But I'm just making this video today to kind of provide you with a balanced view, right? Let's have a balanced view of it. So there's that positive PR about Canada out there, and I'm here to also tell you the other side of it, so that you can make an informed decision. Now, telling you the other side of it does not mean that I'm trying to discourage you from coming to Canada. So sorry in case you see me looking this way. My vertical camera that goes to TikTok is on this side, and YouTube is here. So don't worry, I'll be switching to between both sides. So basically, I'm not making this video to discourage you from coming to Canada, right? I'm making this video to give you, you know, additional information, something different from what you would normally see online about Canada, so that you can make an informed choice. And when you land in Canada, you are going to land here prepared, right? Armed with the necessary information that you require. So let's get to it. The first one is that you become a citizen in Canada after living here for 3 years. That is not exactly correct. I've been in Canada for a while now, just a little bit over 5 years. And I've seen people who have been in Canada for 10 years, people who have been in Canada for 8 years. In fact, on TikTok, I saw some videos of some people who claim that they've been here for so long and they are yet to become permanent residents, not to talk of even becoming citizens. So that goes to show you that not everyone who comes to Canada end up, becoming citizens. A lot of people actually leave the country. But true, the the official documentation says if you've been in Canada for 3 years as a permanent resident, you can become a citizen. But that is not always true for everybody, especially considering the fact that there are so many different ways of coming to Canada. So if all what you've always been hearing online is that, oh, it's so easy to become a citizen, or you become a Canadian citizen within 3 years and stuff like that, now add this new information to it, that is not always true, and it does not always apply to everybody. So that's the first thing. The second thing, as a matter of fact, I saw this one recently. Someone posted a video and said, "Oh, which country in the world would give you 12 months of paid maternity leave?" And in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, she said it's only Canada that does that. Yes, Canada boasts of giving women 12 months of paid maternity leave, and it is so good. In fact, it's one of the things that endear people to Canada, that makes people to like Canada a lot, right? But at the end of the day, for you to have that 12 months of paid maternity leave, there are some requirements that you need to meet. You know, now, if you've not worked for a few number of weeks, there's this particular number of weeks that you must have worked for you to be eligible for that benefit. Right now, when people are talking about it online, they don't talk about the requirements. They just tell you all the good stuff. They won't tell you the full details of it. So before you jump up and you're happy that, oh, you're going to get 12 months of free maternity leave when you come to Canada, I would suggest to you that you make sure that when you come to Canada, you get a job first before you have your baby. Because if you have a baby before you are actually employed, at that point, you're not even qualified for employment insurance. You're not qualified for maternity leave. So what gives? So one, you just have to be careful. You have to have that at the back of your mind. The next one I'm going to talk about, I don't want this video to be long, right? The next one I'll talk about is childcare benefits. So people say, "Oh, Canada is the only country where you get so much money because you have children of your own." Well, number one is it's not only Canada, right? It's not only a Canadian thing. It's something that is common in countries that's encouraging people to have children. because they probably have low fertility rates, right? So it's not only Canada. But the other thing that they don't tell you is that you qualify for these childcare benefits as long as your income is low. So as soon as your family's take home, as soon as your family's salary improves, so let's say your husband gets a good job, or you get a good job, or your wife gets a good job, or whatever your spouse is, they get a good job, they are earning, something above average, or you yourself, you are earning well, you will no longer be eligible for that childcare benefit. So, childcare benefit is very good. It supports families. But then remember that it's going to be just for some time. It won't be forever. As soon as you're well settled in the country and you're making good money, you're going to lose that benefit. Which to me, it's actually a very good thing, right? I don't think anyone should want to, rely on benefits forever. At some point you want to also, get out of earning benefits. You want to, you know be able to contribute to the economy. So that's one other thing. Childcare benefits, yeah, you can get so much money for each child you have in Canada, but there's always that caveat that once your spouse, once your family starts earning well, you are going to lose that benefit, or it's going to be so small that it won't make sense. You won't think it's worth it, right? Yeah, so that's the third thing that I want to talk about. Now let's go to the next one. Cheap daycare. Oh boy, this one amazes me a lot when people say it, So I agreed. I know you're trying to encourage people to, to migrate, to come to Canada and stuff like that. And you tell them that, oh, there's cheap daycare. The government subsidizes your daycare. Well, what they don't tell you is the fact that for you to get daycare in Canada today is it's so tough. Like there's there's backlog, there's a wait list. You're gonna wait. People get on the wait list for daycare as early as when they are aware that they are pregnant. It's that bad. Like you're pregnant, you're telling um your spouse that, oh, congratulations, we're pregnant, we're expecting a baby, and the next person you need to tell is a daycare. That, guys, we're pregnant, we're expecting a baby, but we need a spot in daycare by the time the baby is born. That is how crazy it is. Like you have to wait in line for so long, for your turn to get a spot in daycare. Nobody tells you that when they're telling you about Canada. Oh, Canada it's so nice. It's the next thing after. Like I used to tell people, Canada is not heaven, no. It's not it's not heaven, right? Come with a mindset that things will work out for you. Don't don't come with the mindset of, oh, everything works. I don't know if you get that. Come with the mindset that things will work out well for you, that you'll be fine. Don't come with the mindset that Canada is the best place on earth. If you come with the mindset that things will work out for you, then Canada is going to be the best place for you. But if you come with the mindset that, oh, somebody has told you that Canada is so good, I promise you, you're going to be disappointed. Because when you get here and the reality hits you in the face, the way the cold wind would hit you in the face when you get out of the airport. Oh boy. Oh well, that's it. Next one we're going to talk about is grants for school, stuff like, oh, grants for school. They'll give you scholarship, they give you grants, they give you that. Look, most of the time, if you earn well, if you're doing well in your career and your job pays fairly well, just and when I'm saying fairly well, it's not like you're earning so much money and you are rich. No. I mean you're earning anything above average. You lose most of these benefits. So what's the point? What's the point? Why are we hyping that? You know? And another point I want to make is that people tend to forget that all these things are not free. Someone pays for it. We all pay for it. We pay for it from our what's it called now? From our taxes. So don't think you enjoy it forever. Last point, free healthcare. They'll tell you, Canada, there's free healthcare. Like you don't have to pay. Yeah, that's true. But have you seen the news? Have you seen the wait time in emergency rooms? Have you seen the news where people die waiting for care in emergency room? Healthcare is a big challenge right now. And I don't know. In fact, people tell you that just make sure you don't fall sick in Canada because it's crazy. For random, ordinary, simple tests, you can be on the wait list for 1 year or more. So what's the point? What's the point of free healthcare if you have to? So the free healthcare is good. I support it, but I think we need to do more. Right? We need to do more. We need to hire more medical workers so that the free healthcare can indeed be accessible. You know, and these are things that people don't tell you when they're talking about, um, how good Canada is. Canada is so good, but all these other things are there, and people tend to just overlook. They overlook those things and say, it doesn't matter. Well, now you're informed. Now you know. So when you're making your decision, make sure to make an informed decision. And I tell you, Canada is a very good country to live. Yeah, that's it. It's very beautiful. There's so much to experience. However, take it with, some grain of salt. Right. So that's it. Trying to break some myths about living in Canada as an immigrant. I hope you enjoyed it. It's very short. Yeah, a very short video. Right. Um if you watch this up to this point, just do it now. Click the like button. Click the like button. It helps to um, you know, it helps the algorithm to show more people my video and you're supporting me that way. Thank you. I won't forget to say thank you. Okay, let's move on to another thing that I want to talk about. Okay, yeah, let's talk about some funny trend that I'm seeing online. There was a day someone tweeted that um so there was a video or someone posted a picture of themselves celebrating becoming a Canadian citizen. So they're Nigerians and they recently became citizens. And they posted that on Twitter or on Instagram. And someone is saying that Nigerians celebrate becoming citizens too much. That person, I've come to understand that the person is not even white. The person is maybe, I think, a Ghanaian. But they took that opportunity to, to bash Nigerians and talk being nasty at Nigerians. And I'm like, what is wrong with celebrating something that you worked hard to achieve? Tell me, like, what's wrong in doing that? I don't see anything wrong in doing that. I don't see anything wrong in doing that. And sometimes I wonder what's your problem with what people are celebrating. It's not like it's something that is easy to achieve. If it were easy, everyone would do it. You know. Another point I wanted to make about this is the fact that I think us as black people, uh, we need to give ourselves some grace. Like, you're a black person, you're an immigrant yourself, but you always jump at any opportunity to to speak ill of fellow immigrants. It surprises me. I'm like, what do you stand to gain? You know, don't always jump at opportunities to bash other immigrants. At the end of the day, you're also an immigrant. So there's nothing wrong in celebrating a win, an happy moment. Like I said in just a few minutes ago, becoming a citizen in Canada, it's a big deal because people's journeys are different. Some people live in Canada many years, they don't get a chance to become permanent residents or become citizens. So if someone was able to achieve that goal, there's nothing wrong in them celebrating it. Yeah, it might not be a big deal to you, but to them, it's a big deal. So at the end of the day, what do you lose by letting people live their life, letting people enjoy themselves? You lose nothing. It takes nothing from you. So I don't get it. When I saw the tweets, and some people were even supporting, even some Nigerians were supporting that person. And I'm like, what's your problem? Like, let people celebrate what they want to celebrate. As long as it doesn't affect you, then what's your problem? Let people enjoy what they enjoy if they are not disturbing you, if you are not causing you any harm. So, what's your problem? You know. Well, that's it. It's been a nice time chatting with you. I want to see. I didn't get any chats from you guys. If you want to say, if you want to ask me anything, if you have any questions, this is a good time. I would try as much as possible to answer. But if I don't get any questions in the next 2 minutes, I'll end the live stream. But it's been nice chatting with you. These are just my thoughts. And YouTube and now TikTok are platforms available for me to express my thoughts. So feel free to comment. Feel free to you know share your opinion also. I have some comments in on my YouTube channel that I would like to respond. Anyhow, it seems like I wasn't able to get that, but I'll just look at the questions I have in chat. So someone was asking in a video I made about moving to Canada, the full breakdown in Naira and Canadian dollars. And the person was asking, please, can I submit a friend or family proof of funds? If your friend or family is giving you proof of funds, then they have to show a document that proves that they are actually gifting you the money. So you require maybe a gift deed or something. Yep. Someone says they are coming to Canada. You're welcome. It's very big. Someone said they need a sponsorship job. and they are a forklift operator and also a caregiver. This person is a forklift operator and also a caregiver at the same time or more. Person strong. Oh, oh boy. It is well. Well, I don't help with jobs. I don't have jobs that I can help you with. I'm sorry. And be careful. Careful of people online that would promise you jobs. Most of the time, it is scam. Don't be scammed. Be careful. Someone said for couple not married, the proof of funds, are we both providing 15K? That's making 30K card or 18K. Well, the way the proof of funds thing is set up is um the way it's set up such that you look at the size of your family. So if you're a family of two, you're supposed to show that amount that applies to the family of two. So it's not like you need to add the money. Yep. What happens after school? Can you stay and be working or you have to leave? Well, basically, you are supposed to leave if you are unable to get a work permit or something. You're supposed to leave because when you're coming for the school, one of the things the person who is granting your visa is going to check is to see if you're going to leave after your studies. So that's it. Okay, those are the few questions I'm going to answer. Thank you so much for asking. Remember, I'm not an immigration consultant, so I'm only sharing my experience. Um, yeah, coming here and living here. So, if you need very correct information, go on the government's website, canada.ca. There's a lot of information there. And if you need additional help, talk to a registered Canadian immigration consultant. You'll be fine. Thank you so much. It's been more than 30 minutes talking to you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me that you support me. Thank you very much. Do not forget to boop the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Thank you. I'll see you around. Bye bye.